I really got one of the coolest things teased to me. New beta Pokemon. And then freaking left. This is gonna slowly lead to lore. I'm telling you, I don't know what's in this leak, but this is crazy. So starting off, we got a Honchkrow, which looks so much more wise. So it has this thug mustache as opposed to what the actual Honchkrow has, which is some kind of crescent that just looks like a monocle. So you have distinguished gentleman Honchkrow versus this more thug looking Honchkrow. And Honchkrow's name in Japanese is what? Don Karasu, the chief of crows. And then even in English, it's the head honcho of crows. So it is supposed to be this boss. Which one do I like more? Probably the mustache one. The more I look at the crescent, I'm a little confused what it is. Next up we have, okay, this freaking really pixelated. Shaman. Which form is this? I almost imagine this is the Giratina form, where they never had that sky form planned and it was just meant to be a simple form change. It does seem like more is going on here, like it has more spikes coming out, like it's more of a thorny shaman. But man, the sky form is way better than this. So 2 tame ones, what's next? You know what he looked like? He looked like one of those Hubba Bubba gums. You tell me Lickilicky was supposed to be a roll out the Hubba Bubba? Yo, that's kind of satanic. Yo, that's actually what it is. He's like a whole yo-yo of tongue action. He's got it all coiled up his body. So this man could be on the balcony of a 20-foot building and lick you. He just grabs you and takes you back up. Lickitung is actually a Pokemon that evolves using rollout. That's what Lickilicky's supposed to be. So maybe what this Pokemon is a leftover vacuum. Where yeah, it's got the spikes to roll out and damage opponents, but what it really does is roll out through the forest and it eats a bunch of berries and crap because its tongue is just like sucking everything. Well, vote in the comments which one looks better. Honestly, I freaking hate Lickilicky. And nothing personal. It's just freaking, it scares me. And I kind of forget it's a Pokemon. Like, tell me, put it on screen. Does this not look like a Fakeamon? As weird as this looks, if I put a Lickitung beside it, you can see what Game Freak was thinking. Kind of. You could kind of see it. This is unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna put up a picture of Lickitung. I want you to stare at it for 5 seconds and then tell me you don't recognize this. What is that? I've never seen this in my life. It's like a Squirtle Quagsire. Dude, that looks like a Gen 10 Pokemon. All right, I'll give you my verdict. The actual Lickilicky is probably much more fitting than this. Keep going, this is crazy. I saw it last time, I didn't realize how freaking toilet-like it looks. So that's washing machine Rotom, where he's more of a classic washing machine. You know, the ones that open from above? Damn! In 2004, they gave him a modern washing machine design? It's Japan, of course. That's the freaking crap I got. It's old. That actually looks so incredible. It's actually an equal design to all the other Rotom forms. It has that same certified look. Now, which one is better between this and the other one? I can't believe what I'm looking at, bro. Actual beta designs. I would say the new one is better. If we want to pick a fight with someone, let's pick a fight with the lawnmower. Who made that one? You know what they should totally do, especially if Rotom comes back in these games, is, well, it's probably a lot to do, but you give it a couple new forms to go with that time period. Well, I'm thinking of the 1850s time period, so I was gonna say like washboards and then wood-burning stoves, but at the same time, the whole point of Rotom is that it's an electric Pokemon. It goes into electrical appliances. So I guess F me, huh? Is it? Oh, there's freaking more. Oh my! Well, that's not very different. He just got the 2 handles. Who, wait a sec, who has a wired lawnmower? Okay, so this man just looks like a boombox at this point. What it's missing is that container that holds the mowed grass. They put that into this design and then made it a 1 handle. All right, it's just a ugly different stun tank What does he look like? Boy, Game Freak, you wasting time. These guys redid it. That actually looks more feral and menacing. They pretty much gave it a bat. That's quite literally all they did. They gave it a bat, and then the front fluff got all sharp because of the bat. Look, this is what... Remember we were looking forward to what would happen on X and Y's release anniversary? Yeah, this is what happened. There is a new Incineroar victim. You about to go in the same cell as him. Let me just say something. How stupid do you have to be to work at Game Freak and leak this crap? There's two sides to it, right? I would much rather this not got leaked and Game Freak got to keep their privacy on these things that were unreleased. But at the same time, Game Freak, you get away doing so little. I feel like someone needs to pull your pants down a bit. But, you know, my personal thought at the end of the day is I'd rather this stuff not get leaked than get leaked. Even though Pokemon can be so ass in the writing and the effort they give, there are, of course, people who are passionate working on the Pokemon games and all, and it sucks when we mess with those people because they all get roped in together, right? Okay, fine, I'll shut up. Go to the next one. That's a freaking SpongeBob. I see why you updated. It just looks like it's wearing a giant panties. Okay, this one pretty much looks the same. They mixed all the colors at the end and made it an even lavender. Although the plug is kind of nude. What's next? Are you kidding me? Wow, they had the shiny sprites for them. Ew, your shiny sprite got murky water? That's unbelievable. So let's see what's next. Is that a freaking Cricketune? Holy frick, my... Can you censor that one? That sounded weird. Bro, that is... like the grandpa wise elder. And I have to whisper because everyone's gonna come after me. Cricketune. Oh my god, that's exactly what it is. Look at what an actual Cricketune looked like. It's got the mustache and all, right? But that's not a beta Cricketune. That's just a really old Cricketune. Yo, that's kind of a sick idea. Make him evolve like Thousand Dragon. Make us at level freaking 50. This bug evolves into a really wise and King Gambit-like old Cricketune. I see it. He's a string instrument. He's got the pluckable strings right here. But the big difference is they gave him the freaking scythe or claws. And the antenna are even more claws. So this thing is just like a chubby... So unfortunately, bug Pokemon are really weak, so it's hard for me to respect them and care about them. But if you gave it proper stats, I don't hate that design. What's freaking next? You took your own whole post? You know what? What are people saying to this? Chonkatoon is amazing. I love him. This one is terrific. We almost got this ugly thing. Whoa. This one has no rings, but it still looks really good. What's next? Obviously, this over here is just some beta crap, but it's kind of interesting to see the base of its body like that. It looks more and more like Arceus the more you strip away from it. They all just are the same face with some body. So this is actually the beta Giratina from that leak 3 years ago that also had this Arceus in it. I really wonder what that artwork would have looked like to see that with the Arceus face and all. The official Giratina we got is obviously way better than that. Giratina is one of the best designs in the game. Makes me wonder if they were actually going for a backwards looking design. Kind of the way Dialga and Palkia look demented in their origin forms. I wonder if they wanted to give it a reverse world demented appearance. Because these two craps here just remind me of Zoidberg. Look at even the fan art people have come up with. Here's a really good fan art of it, but they tried their best to make it look cool. So far things are still tame. I mean, listen, that's pretty much the same. Let's keep going. What's next? Oh my frick, Lucario. Oh, look, yo, what, that man look like a puppy. Okay, you can tell Lucario was one of the first Pokemon they designed, which of course it was. It was in the movie before Gen 4 came out. Look at that man remaining the exact same. Riolu's pretty much the same too, but they really lean more into the puppy features. Comparing it to the actual Riolu, they seem to take away that yellow Lucario fur you have and made it look more divine kind of. Less playful and more sacred. The biggest culprit here is the happy mouth, the smaller iris, and then the dog ears, which in the official Riolu, they made them look more like hair. You can tell they definitely worked backwards from Lucario, right? The spikes that are on its hands, they still show it here. And even in the official Riolu, you'll still see it. I would say as a baby Pokemon, the official one we got is better. But come on, they're all the same. What's next? Okay, but that's just Krogunk. All right, these are pretty much the same too. We got Scorpy and just the front sprite of Drapion. But that's pretty much Drapion. Looks like a Mario boss. Oh my frick. He never had the watermelon belly. They added that crap after. That's probably what Gardevoir looked like underneath. See, everyone wonders, does she have the watermelon belly too? I can kind of see why you gave the belly, but at the same time, that freaking works, you know? Why does he? No. We're gonna have to figure this out. Why did they give that? Was it to like show realistically he has all his organs? So with this, the blade on its head is bigger and actually looks like an independent piece that goes on top of what for Gardevoir is just her hair and all. It looks like he just grows a whole sword off the top of his head. And then the rest is the same, but this has to be a better design. The Gallade we have now looks like the beta one. Where did Gallade's hips go? Boy, that ain't hips. Gallade without butt. Yeah, if you gonna say my butt come out the front, why he look like that? That Gallade needs to eat. Holy crap, my goat Gallade look like actual crap. How? All he's missing is the watermelon. Hold up, y'all let me know in the comments. Does that not look better than the actual one? I'm looking at the actual one right here. Like, let me just show you this. Put up a picture of how he looks like in the Gen 9 games. Look at that crap. Tell me that doesn't just stand out and it needs to be surgically taken away. That's what they did there. And he's so freaking happy with it. Let me look up Gardevoir. Yeah, you can see how slim Gardevoir looks like. She don't got that. I don't know why he's packing that. Ew, Gallade hands. Okay, that's the other difference. Gallade, he still has hands. He says he has fingers at the very edge of his blade so he can like pick up stuff off the ground. But here he has actual Mewtwo hands. I still think that looks better. The hands actually look cooler. We got one last one. Darkrai. Okay, so Darkrai is pretty much the same. Obviously, something like this is cool, but only because that's not what we ultimately got. If this was the official Darkrai just all cleaned up with the proper coloring, and we saw this was the beta Darkrai, people would go crazy. We got the better one. That is also, again, one of the coolest Pokemon designs. Man, I gotta give Gen 4 more credit than I remember. The Japanese title for Rise of Darkrai movie used a logo that resembled the beta Darkrai. That's cool. You can see it right there. The official Darkrai does not have that, so I don't know how it ended up in the movie title like that, especially when Rise of Darkrai came out years after Diamond and Pearl already came out. This is the only theory I can come up with. Maybe for that movie, they were planning an alternate Darkrai form alongside how they were going to do Shaman and all. And so in beta platinum early stages, there was actually an alternate Darkrai where it would look a lot different and that S-shaped red was more prominent. Let's keep going. This is some new stuff now. Never seen before. Extended Pokemon Black and White intro. All right, we're gonna first play the Black and White intro. I have crazy, I didn't pirate this memories with looking at this intro. Oh, that was 2 FPS! Okay, En's castle. This fraud-ass dad crowning him. All these sages, yo, they had a lot of lore planned with these sages and all. Wait, no one's freaking on the throne? Oh, they bring him in after. Wait, yo, so if you watch the opening, you would know he's the king of Team Flare. Plasma. Is that the relic crown? Kind of looks like it. Oh, he looks so young there. Like this happened a while back. All right, shut up. Now let's see the official one. It's the same length, but what's different in it? What looked like an Attack on Titan crap? There's no music. Yo, you're freaking me out. Okay. So you have these creepy sages, cuts to black, anime ready to battle N? N's castle, a fast court. That's a... That's a young-ass Getsis! I mean, I like that design better, but they intended Getsis to look weird like that. Okay, same crown. Sages. He's bringing the crown. Then they're bringing N, but they have him more hidden so you can't tell. He has a Drillbur, Liepard, a bunch of Darmachus Cottonies. His sisters... Oh, well, you freaking mean-ass Sentry. You said extended. That's the same crap. Would have definitely loved this in a black and white remake. Am I freaking seeing the same crap as you? That crap was the same. They really leaked everything. Ooh, OMG. Is this real? Boys, I'm gonna watch this again. What did I miss? This is very cool. When you see how all over the place all these leaks are, it becomes harder and harder to fake something like this. This being so close to the actual one, but being so alternate. Dude, this all is looking real. And everyone is saying it's real. I'm just trying to be meticulous here. I don't know what they're seeing down here. Holy frick, what the frick, wow. Oh, here we go, we got some pushback. I believe by looking at the art here, at the very least, that the segment with N is done using AI art. This is good. We need some pushback. Okay, I see what you're saying, but that also looks like the scribbles of an early draft. I would say it doesn't look like AI to me. I wonder why they cut out the ending part. What? Why didn't they use this? Bro, man, I look at this and dislike that Game Freak removes a lot of lore because their target demographic is kids. Bro, I gotta go to sleep. I'm clearly missing the point here. The only difference in the opening is that Getsis has a cooler design, where he doesn't have that masking crap. What is the lore missing? This is like an early Christmas. Holy crap, my king. OMG GOAT. The extra scenes are looking good. What was the deleted post? You know what I'm thinking? There's more to this that was deleted. That's what everyone's reacting to. Here, I found what was originally here. Someone did a comparison. Oh, that's cool to see it side by side. Yeah, the official one is good enough, honestly. They're not too different. The only cooler thing is the weird Attack on Titan's opening, and then the cooler Getsis design. Everything else is cool. So this side ended. What is everyone freaking reacting to? So there is no deleted crap. I'm freaking pissed. I'm looking at one post and I'm going to sleep. What do we have here? What the frick? A new discarded Pokemon. That crap look amazing. Who are you? Who is? He kind of look like a third fossil Pokemon. Because he remind me of Cranidos, Rampardos, but at the same time, he's so armored. And so judging by this segment here, I remember seeing this before. This is what it looks like if you break down a Pokemon in Pokemon Black and White. The sprite is actually made up of a bunch of segments that the game animates. So this is actually a Gen 5 scrapped Pokemon. So forget it looking like the Gen 4 fossils. This could either be an alternate to Hydreigon before they decided that was the pseudo, but because Hydreigon has a really cool design, I almost want to say, because remember Black and White was kind of like a reboot. They didn't have any of the previous Pokemon in the main game. You had to wait till the post game. They really forced you to use Gen 5 Pokemon. And so in the same way, what if this was the Aerodactyl equivalent? So in the same way you have the cover and the plume fossil for the bird and turtle, that this was a secret third fossil. And maybe a fossil that, unlike Aerodactyl, is actually a two-stage Pokemon like the rest of the fossils. So there was some kind of pre-evolution to this. This is sick. Oh, here you go. Literally looks like Baxcalibur. What Rhyperior should have been. I don't disagree. It looks like Charizard, though. That's quite literally where I'm gonna go to bed now. If this man looked like Charizard, then I look like The Rock. I'm the Dwayne Johnson now. My dudes, this crap just keeps going. If I scroll up, there's even more content here. Join me, we'll keep covering this and seeing where it leads. And what I'm hoping is somehow, as we scroll up, that there's gonna be lore. And once we get lore, it's freaking over. We're gonna start to crack down and figure out these games.